Okay, so today is the day. It's officially happening. I am moving into a house today. I know that I've kind of lived this nomadic lifestyle and I'm kind of going backwards. I gotta go get some of my stuff. I'll go pick it up, pick up Pepper, and yeah, I'll be in the new house very shortly. I'm living my dreams. So sometimes in life, you have to take a step backwards in order to take 10 steps forwards. And for some reason, I just keep relearning this lesson over and over again. You'd think that I know better by now, but the reality is I don't, and I'm okay with that. Being okay with mishaps and taking that initial step backwards can be so daunting because we tend to forget that those 10 steps forwards are going to be coming very soon. This mindset gives you the courage to fail and pick yourself back up from that. But when we actually face that initial failure in the moment, we can get so harsh and forget. We all get so caught up in the state of beating ourselves up for not doing things exactly how we envision. We forget we even took a risk in the first place. They all lead you towards a closer goal in the end. So as you can tell, and as you can probably see, I have no furniture in this place yet. Over the next coming months, I'm going to start to fill this place up with some things, hopefully not too much, because one of my beliefs is that I don't want to clutter up things. So slowly starting to fill this place up. On Sunday, I got a couch coming in from Costco, pretty nice couch. But in the meantime, I've been kind of sleeping on the floor, which isn't too bad actually. You know, I feel like lots of people look down on sleeping on the floor, or it feels like it's a weird thing to do, but it's actually great for your back. And I also don't mind eating on the floor. You know, I think one of my cultural traditions is, growing up, we would eat on the floor, lay out like a sofra, and we just kind of eat on the floor with kind of like a tablecloth that would be set out. And it's a very cultural, like nomadic Central Asian thing to do, which is pretty cool. So don't mind it at all. I think right now I'm gonna go take Pepper out to the park. We're gonna play some fetch and hopefully catch a cool sunrise or sunset. So as I'm kind of going through this move, I'm thinking about a lot of things and, reflecting back on my life. I think that the number one thing that we all kind of forget is, we all kind of have this idea of life of, you're going to do all these things, X, Y, Z, and you're at some point going to reach a final state or a final point. And one thing that I tend to forget a lot is that life is not necessarily about that one moment, because that moment is not going to happen. There's this idea of graduating, right? Like, so we're always graduating from things. We're graduating from high school, college, you move on to the next step in life and you get a job and you graduate in that job and, you get married and you have kids. The constant theme is, or the recurring theme is, you're always going to have something that you want to aim for, so that you feel like you're progressing.
you're always gonna kind of want to shoot for the next thing, and you're always gonna want to kind of improve and, you know, keep going, right? Because the alternative to that would be, and if you could imagine this, is a life where, you know, you get to a place and then you sustain and you don't grow. So then what matters and what ends up happening is, you know, the experience is the most important thing, and you kind of want to just go through it and cherish it and be in the moment, right? Because trying to get to that final point without going through all the steps in between is not worth it, right? So you want to kind of go through that progression, and all the small wins that you have all throughout are what counts and what matters, and it just makes it that much more meaningful and impactful. I'll leave you guys with that thought there. I hope that made sense, or I hope that resonated with you somewhat. You know, I haven't had a chance to go out hiking or camping this last weekend, so I'm a little bit behind on the upload schedule, and I'm falling back with a lot of things going on with the move and everything. And also 4th of July last weekend, I'm sure that every national park and forest was pretty much going to be pretty booked up. So yeah, I hope that you guys enjoy watching this video, and you know, if you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing, and yeah, we'll see you guys next time.